Prosecutors in Los Angeles say they will not file child sexual abuse charges against Bill Cosby over a claim dating back to 1974. Judy Hutt claimed that Cosby sexually assaulted her at the Playboy Mansion when she was 15. Investigators say the statute of limitations has passed, and Hutt is one of at least 15 women claiming that Cosby sexually assaulted them decades ago. Well, despite the fact that in most cases the alleged events occurred several decades ago, some of those women have filed civil suits against the TV icon. Here to help us examine this issue is attorney Paul Harding from the law firm of Martin, Harding and Mazzotti. And Paul, thanks so much for being with us. We have heard so much about this case. It's great to get your insight on this.
It's been all over the news, and it's got legal issues pinned all over it. Sure does.
Now, we know that a lot of these events allegedly occurred 30 years ago. With that kind of time having passed, what are the chances for criminal charges? Yeah,
you know, there's a thing called the statute of limitations, and they have it both criminal and civil, and that's the time by which you have to either file a claim against someone civilly or bring criminal charges. And in virtually all the cases, that statute of limitations is long gone. And you alluded to the fact that in Los Angeles, where there is a slight statute of limitations available, the prosecutor said, we're just not going to do it. Here in New York, there is no statute of limitations on first-degree rape. Technically, charges could be brought, but I don't think they will be for all the reasons, all that time that passed, no physical evidence, and they're difficult cases to win anyway. You know, and it's interesting, too, because in the meantime, without this being able to go through some kind of legal process, he's ruined right now, and these women, if in fact this happened, have no recourse, apparently. They don't, and even civilly, which would be a claim for money damages, you know, that's not going to happen either. That statute of limitations is usually 1 year, and so they're probably out of luck there. What the attorneys for some of them have asked Mr. Cosby to do is say, hey, listen, we know the time has passed, do the right thing, put some money in a fund, and we'll all kind of get our damages that way, but that would be something that he'd have to do voluntarily, waiving the statute of limitations. Is there any precedent for that? Well, there's a major precedent was when the Roman Catholic Church had the issues with the sexual abuse. That time had run in virtually all those cases, but they said, we're going to pay these claims, we're going to waive the statute of limitations, but I don't know that Mr. Cosby is going to go down that road. No, it's fascinating stuff, and I appreciate your sharing your insight today, and as it goes along, if anything comes up, I hope we can talk about it again. Absolutely, Liz. All right, and if you have a question for Paul or anyone at Martin, Harding, Mazzotti, just let us know at What Are Your Rights, and we will at CBS6Albany.com, and we'll be happy to get them to him and talk about him here on the air. And we'll be back after this.